family of Rebecca Foley. You may remember that trial that ended last
Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for the News Now, bringing you quick updates of stories that we're working on for you right now. We're on a lot of different platforms, so whether you're watching us on our website, our apps, Facebook, or Twitter, or YouTube, or Amazon Fire, or Roku, because there's so many different options, we want to thank you. So at 2 o'clock for the digital update, we started off talking about a missing woman. We since learned that she was found and the circumstances were kind of weird. The Chatham County Police said they were looking for 21-year-old Christian Height Harris. She was last seen near her home on Tybee Island around 6:30. Well, a neighbor heard the news, was checking his boat, and found her inside. It's believed that she was in the boat voluntarily and that she appeared unharmed. He called police. Officers arrived at the scene. They also brought an ambulance just out of an abundance of precaution because originally they were concerned for her safety and her well-being. At this time, they have not told us if she injured herself at all or what made her hide in this boat. We're working to learn more information, but bottom line, she has been found safe, which is good news. Moving on to another story we're working on right now. The family of Rebecca Foley is seeking millions of dollars from the city of Savannah from her death. WTOC's Sean Evans is working on that story.
Hey everyone, Sean Evans here. I'm just getting back from the Chatham County Courthouse where the family of Rebecca Foley, you may remember that trial that ended last year with some convictions in her murder, but her family and their attorney are filing a civil suit now in Chatham County Court for $35 million against the apartment complex where Rebecca lost her life, where she was murdered, saying that they had inadequate security. I've reached out to that company as well, the one managing the apartment complex, to see what they have to say about this, and we'll have a full wrap-up of what I've learned today ahead on WTOC at 6.
All right, looking forward to that story tonight. Well, it's January 2nd, which means for a lot of you, you're back at work. And that also means the holiday travel season is over for the New Year holiday. And we had the final numbers from GSP and other state and federal agencies about the number of deaths that were on Georgia roads. Here's a list of them. 18 people died on Georgia roads. And this is not the Christmas and New Year holiday. This is just the New Year holiday traffic route. The number has more than tripled since actually last year, 2015. It is 2019, but I want to let you know that, last year in 2018, this is what we're measuring, right? And it's people locally all across the state from both GSP and local agencies. They all tally their number. And in 2017, only 5 people died. 5. That number tripled. This is why they always say to be careful, get a designated driver. Right now, we're still working to figure out, of those 15, how many involve a driver who was under the influence or distracted. So when we get that, we will let you know. All right, so a high-stakes meeting is actually happening in Washington today. President Donald Trump invited the heads of Congress to sit down and hash out their differences over border security. Mr. Trump tweeting, "Let's make a deal," to Democratic House Leader Nancy Pelosi. Democrats have held the position that no more money should go toward a border wall. President Trump originally said Mexico would pay for the wall and failed to make that happen. Pelosi says the summit is a great opportunity to show responsible leadership. Keep in mind, Democrats will have control of the House starting tomorrow, and I think everyone is kind of expecting it to be a bunch of fireworks. Whether you see that as good or bad, your personal opinion. We respect it all, but we will still be following that news. And of course, we'll have an update on that meeting with the president and the heads from Congress tonight on the news once we learn what came out of that meeting. Our weather, by the way, has been unseasonably warm. I just want to remind you that this time last year, we were expecting snow. That's right, if you remember, it snowed early last year. So let's take a live look right now at some weather. Absolutely nice view from downtown Savannah overlooking the Talmadge Bridge. Keep in mind, it's a little cloudy out, a little gray, but weather-wise, we were in the upper 60s, 70s, and Jessup even reached 80 degrees today. So not a bad day. In fact, on Facebook, I have someone, Donna Freeman, saying loving the weather in Little Wissy. So you know what? If you were able to get outside and enjoy it a little bit, that's always a good thing. We'll have the full forecast with one of our meteorologists starting at 4 o'clock. Of course, WTOC is the CBS affiliate in Savannah, Georgia. And we always thank you guys for watching. I also want to say, again, to those of you who I haven't seen, Happy New Year to you. And thank you, those of you who are on our Facebook Live. I see your comments. Some of you talking about the woman who was found in the boat. Again, kind of a mysterious situation. She was listed as missing. Police were concerned about her, thinking she might cause harm to herself. And then she was found in a boat. Her neighbor went to check his boat and found her. We're not sure what's going on, but police were called. They also bought an ambulance. Paula Gilwell Smith saying, "I'm glad she was found safe." Absolutely. That was the bottom rule with this. She was found safe, because we certainly get a little alarmed when we have a missing person situation. And then again, weighing in, someone saying, "No snow." Yay. I'm with you. I would much rather deal with 70-degree weather than 35. I remember 35 because I was outside in Forsyth Park freezing last year. I much rather prefer this. Feels like the South. All right, guys, we have much more coming up for you starting at 4 o'clock on the news. I will see you at 5 o'clock. Until then, take it easy. And if you need any other updates on news stories, go to our website, wtoc.com.